there, I'm Nancy from Black Sheep Knitting, and I'm here in Saugerties, New York, visiting the Perfect Blend Yarn and Tea Shop. I'm going to go inside and introduce you to the owner. And I thought you'd be interested if you're traveling this way, especially if you're coming to Rhinebeck. You would love, because that's what I've done when I've come to Rhinebeck. And this is the shop. And this is Mary, the owner.
Hi.
Mary, how long have you owned this shop?
It's coming up on 11 years. October 1st will be 11 years.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you must love it when the Rhinebeck people
Well,
come.
it's a blast. It's
Yeah.
a blast. It's kind of how we experience. We don't go to Sheep and
Yeah.
Wool Festival,
Yeah.
but we just see so many people come here
Oh,
year
yes.
after year, come back, and it just gets bigger
Yeah,
and better.
that's what I've done, and I have friends
So
now who
wonderful.
follow you and who
Aw.
come and visit.
Aw,
So
that's
what,
nice.
let's see, do you offer classes?
We're just kind of ramping up into classes. We've been
Mhm.
taking our time with it. We've been mostly doing one-on-one, help
nice.
through all
Yeah,
of this.
yeah.
So, yeah, still.
Good, and do you do workshops?
Not yet. We still haven't. We're, like I said, we're just gearing up. Maybe
Yeah.
like after Sheep and Wool.
Oh,
we'll-
fun. Yeah. And what would you say your favorite yarns are?
Ooh, I don't know. My favorite yarns. I'll tell you. I think my favorite yarns are all the non-superwash.
Oh, cool.
I found that most of the samples that I've made, like looking back, not intentionally, but a lot of the samples that I've made are non-superwash wools.
Yeah.
The superwash wools are great. They have their purpose, and like I've used them as well. They're all
Yeah,
beautiful.
something I don't think about that much, but I just at Black Sheep we just ordered a yarn from Barocco, I guess it is, that's like Jameson and Smith's,
Oh,
and I want to get into doing more color work, with
okay.
with
Nice.
those non-superwash. So yeah,
Nice,
so I know I
nice.
see what you mean.
Yeah.
Do you have employees?
I have a couple part-time employees.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So
But-
Kathleen is with me on Fridays, and she runs the shop on Sunday and Monday. And then I have Marie Paul, who's doing classes on Tuesday. So
Oh,
it's kind of like by reservations. There's just a few people, and then Sue helps me on Wednesday.
Oh,
So yeah,
great.
it's just our
So,
little crew.
what would you say the highlights of, we'll get back to the yarn shop in a minute, but if you're visiting Saugerties, what else should you see around here, do you think?
There's a lot of great things. Add an extra day on if you're coming, because
Yeah.
there's so many little things. People tour the Saugerties Lighthouse if you want like a light hike.
Oh, nice.
It's about a 10-15 minute walk. You have to check the tide schedule first. Opus 40, you'll have to Google it. It's it was a quarry, and Harvey Fite, I think it took him 40 years, built this landscape sculpture. That's the only way I can describe it. It's a must-see. It's a must-see, and it's
Yeah.
just about 10 minutes out of town.
Oh,
But then in our village, we have lots of great restaurants and boutiques, and
good.
and they're welcoming the Sheep and Wool goers.
Oh, good. Because when I come here before, I only came to the shop, so I
Oh.
didn't, and I came in, I took a very circuitous route to get here from New Paltz, where I'm vacationing. And then I came through the center of town and said, I didn't know all this was here.
Yeah.
So after I leave, I'm going to go for a little
Yeah.
jaunt down there and hopefully get a bite to eat.
Yeah, so there's going to be 2 pop-ups here. I don't know if you're aware of them, but
No.
Indie Untangled, this is her 8th year.
Yeah.
She's having it at the Hits Horse Show grounds up the road about
Oh,
a mile.
right.
And then Alyssa from Cake Palooza is having 28 vendors. She's right around the corner here. It's like a 5-minute walk to the shop. She has her studio there. Have you heard of Cake Wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's right here. She's right here in town.
Good. We'll have to go
So
to
she's
that.
having 28 vendors. Indie Untangled is going to have 24 vendors.
Oh my gosh.
So I know parking is
So
at
we'll have that.
limited in town, and also especially at Cake Palooza. There's no parking there.
Yeah.
So I've worked with our merchants in town, and we're going to have a shuttle bus.
That's
so people
awesome.
can park at Cantine's Field, and then we'll have a shuttle that'll run from 9:30 till 6:30 at night.
Right. And this is at the fairgrounds.
The horse show grounds
Horse show.
are a mile that way.
I've
And
been
then
there with my
there's-
daughter who showed her horse there
Oh,
one
no
time.
kidding.
Yeah, a
Wow.
long time ago. But
Wow.
yeah, so I've been there.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
here comes a customer. So what I'd like to do is just walk around and show
Sure.
people what's here in the shop.
Sure. Hi, Hillary.
Great. So I'll do that.
All right,
And I've
and
been
you let me
warned that I
know.
shouldn't do this too fast. So we
Yeah.
have lots of
Okay.
needles here. Eucalyptus. Oh boy, I need eucalyptus.
Engagement? Good, happy?
And here we have, oh, wolf oak. Gosh, I love wolf oak. Look at all that. Oh, there's some rowan, but some beautiful wolf oak buttons. And over here, we've got, let's see, what is here? Oh, this is Scout from Kilburn Woolens. So, oh, and here's a beautiful sample here. So we'll walk around a little bit and look at some other gorgeous yarn. Oh, there's even a section with some baby clothes. This is a beautiful big shop. I see yarns that I recognize from us. Oh, here's Hudson and West, which I've heard a lot about. Let's see. Oh, it's soft. I might have to buy some of that. And oh, knitting for Olive. Wow. I think my pocketbook is going to feel a pinch after I get out of here. Lots of shibui. This is a beautiful shop. Wow. Lovely places to sit. And beautiful yarns. What is this over here? This is more knitting for Olive. Oh my gosh, look at the colors. I think I will be purchasing yarn today. And here's a Noro yarn that I don't recognize, called Asagino. I don't even know. Looks like a hemp fiber. There's a lot more yarn down here. Oh, and Ito. This is great yarn. This is a linen, I believe, cotton and 100% cotton, but it looks like a sort of a tape kind of yarn. And let's see, more. And what else is over here? This looks like maybe her own yarn. Perfect blend. This is beautiful. Angora from Peru. Wow, beautiful. Okay, we're back in another part of the shop. So Mary was saying this yarn over here is, this is your sister?
This is my sister, so she goes by
Right,
Whole Knit and
this-
Caboodle.
Great, these are beautiful.
Yep, so we have Fingering Sport and DK.
Gorgeous.
She does a bunch of the shift kits. These are like
Oh, for a shift.
we always have these on. We've sold 1 million of them, I think.
Oh, I bet.
So, yep.
Wow. Oh, and this is Emma's yarn.
Emma's yarn. So
She's
we'll
a
be-
young woman, right? That-
She's 20 now.
Yeah, but she started, she was quite young.
for me.
Isn't she?
She is.
These are beautiful colors.
She'll be here during Sheep and Wool Week.
Oh, good.
well.
Oh, that's great.
Well, it
And
slips, and
more.
then I always rearrange
Yarn
my
over here and
my
some
hands.
gorgeous pom-poms.
Yeah.
And this is such a beautiful shop. Oh, and Wool and the Gang is over here. And we have Rasta, which of course we love.
My sister did
Oh,
this
this is a
one.
Hoey. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she put some kits together for this
Oh, I
one
love
too.
that.
Isn't that pretty?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
These are people here who are here knitting.
It is.
It's sit knit. Oh, and this is Peterbrook Farms, which is a good substitute for dyed in the wool from Spin Cycle, and something called Murky Depths,
Murky Depths. This is from New Paltz. She's
Oh.
right near where you're staying.
where I'm staying.
Yeah,
Oh, this
yeah.
is great. Wow, and this is Cake, and she's local.
She's right around the corner.
Around the
so
corner.
She's the one doing Cake
Right.
Palooza.
Oh, that's great. Well, this is all so beautiful, and another room in here too.
Some sales stuff, a little messy.
Oh my
I knew you were
goodness.
coming in, so it would
No, that's okay. This is the sale room, and gosh, this space is just wonderful. Well, I want to thank Mary for this tour, and so please come and visit her when you're here for Rhinebeck, or if you're traveling in gorgeous New York, upstate New York.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks
beautiful
for
here.
visiting, Nancy.
Yeah.
I
So
appreciate it.
thank
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Bye-bye.